Hello students, in today's lecture we will solve some practice question based on wave optics, and this is practice question part 1. The question which we will solve in today's lecture, first to fifth. Disclaimer: the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So, topic is wave optics. Question is: the wavefront of a distant source of light is shape of what? So in this question asks about the what will be the shape of wavefront when the source is have a distant, means source, distant source. For the distant source, what will be the shape of the wavefront? Given options: option A is spherical, option B is cylindrical, option C is elliptical, and option D is plane. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? You have some time to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution of this question. I hope you have solved this question. Now let's see the solution. So the wavefront of a source, distant source of light is of shape. So we have to find the shape of the wavefront when the source is distant source. When the point source or linear source of light is very large distance. Suppose this rays is comes from infinity. In that case, the source of light at very large distance. So in that case, wavefront are plane wavefronts. So wavefronts are plane wavefront. So option D is correct. Next question. In a Young's double slit experiment, two coherent sources are placed 0.90 mm apart. This is the distance between the two coherent sources, and the fringes are observed 1 meter away. If it is produced, the second dark fringes at the distance of 1 mm from the central fringe, means that the second dark fringe at a distance 1 meter from the central fringe. The wavelength of monochromatic light is will be what? So in this question asks about the wavelength of the monochromatic light. So given options, option A is 60 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 centimeter. Option B is 10 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 centimeter. Option C 10 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 centimeter. And option D 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 centimeter. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? You have some time to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution of this question. I hope you have solved this question. Now let's see the solution. So, in a Young's double slit experiment, two coherent sources are placed 0.90 mm apart and the fringes are observed 1 meter away. If it is produced, the second dark fringe at a distance 1 mm from the central fringe, the wavefront of monochromatic light is used will be what? So in this question, we have to find the wavelength of the monochromatic light used. So we will use the formula for the position of dark fringes in Young's double slit experiment. The position of NH dark fringe is given by this one. This is the formula for the position of NH dark fringe. X is equal to 2n minus 1 multiplied by lambda d divided by 2d. So we have to find the lambda. So lambda equal to, you here use the simple mathematic calculation. So lambda is equal to 2xd, x multiplied by 2 into d, 2xd divided by 2n minus 1 and multiply by d. So after now put the value of all given terms. Here the 2 into x 10 raised to the power minus 9, that is given, this is 1 meter away and distance is 1 mm. So put all given terms in this formula. 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 multiply by 0.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. This is the distance between two coherent sources, this one. So divided by 2 multiply by 2 minus 1 and multiply by 1. D is the 1 meter away. So after when you solve this question, lambda is equal to 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 centimeter. The wavelength of the monochromatic light is used is equal to this one, 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 centimeter. So correct option is option D. Next question. In Young's double slit experiment, two slits act as coherent sources of waves of equal amplitude and wavelength lambda. In other experiment with the same arrangement, the two slits are made to act in incoherent sources of waves of same amplitude and wavelength. Here there is a two situation. In first situation, the sources are coherent, and in second situation, the sources are incoherent. If the intensity at the middle point of the screen in the first case is L1 and in the second case is L2, then the ratio L1 divided by L2 is what? So in this question asks about the what will be the intensity ratio. Given options, option A is 4, option B is 2, option C is 1 and option D is 0.5. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C or option D? This is AIEEE 2012 question. So you have some time to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution of this question. I hope you have solved this question. Now let's see the solution. In Young's double slit experiment, the two slits act as coherent sources of waves of equal amplitude and wavelength. So here given terms is that equal amplitude, that is A, and wavelength lambda. In other experiment with the same arrangement, two slits are made to act in coherent sources. So here the source is coherent source, and in second experiment, or we can say in another experiment, the source is incoherent, of the waves of same amplitude and wavelength. If the intensity at the middle point of the screen in the first case is L1 and in the second case the intensity is L2, then what will be the ratio? L1 divided by L2. So we know for the coherent source, intensity is directly proportional to the square of the amplitude. So this is the relation between the intensity and amplitude, where in this one, I1 is equal to 4 I naught cos square 5 by 2 is equal to 4 I naught. The intensity add up normally, so no interference. This one case for the coherent sources, in that case I1 is equal to 4 I naught, and in the second case when the sources are incoherent, In that there is no interference. So I2 is equal to I naught plus I naught is equal to 2 I naught. So in this question ask about the what will be the ratio. So I1 divided by I2, that is this is the ratio, is equal to 2. So correct option is B. And this is AIEEE 2012 question. Next question. A mixture of light consisting of wavelength 590 nanometer and unknown wavelength illuminates the Young's double slit and gives rise to overlapping interface patterns on the screen. The central maximum of both lights coincide. Further, it is observed that the third bright fringe is known light coincides with the fourth bright fringe of unknown light. From this data, the wavelength of the unknown light is what? So, in this question asks about the what will be the wavelength of the unknown light. And this is AIEEE 2003 question. Given options, option A is 885.0 nanometer, option B is 442.5 nanometer, and option C 776.8 nanometer, and option D 393.4 nanometer. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? You have some time to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution of this question. I hope you have solved this question. Now let's see the solution. So, a mixture of light consisting of wavelength 590 nm and an unknown wavelength. So here in this question tell us that a mixture of light consisting two wavelengths, and the first is the 590 nanometer and second one is unknown wavelength, illuminates the Young's double slit and gives rise to overlapping interference. Rise to the two overlapping interference patterns on the screen. The central maximum of the both lights coincide. Listen carefully. The central maximum of the both lights coincide. Further, it is observed that the third bright fringe of the known light coincide with fourth bright fringe. Third bright fringe of the known light coincide with fourth bright fringe of the unknown light. From this data, the wavelength of the unknown light is what? So we have to find the wavelength of the unknown light. So here we will use the nth maxima occurs at a distance, this one, for the both cases. For we have 3d lambda k divided by d is equal to 4d lambda mu divided by d. So we will use this formula. Here lambda k is known wavelength and lambda mu is for unknown wavelength. Thus we have to find the wavelength of the unknown light, that is represented by the lambda mu. So lambda mu is equal to 3 lambda k divided by 4. Did it cancel out? Both capital and small. So remaining term is this one. So put all the given terms which is given in this question. After that you will get the correct solution. So 3 divided by 4 multiply by 590, and this is the wavelength which is given in this question. So after calculating this term, you will get lambda mu is equal to 442.5 nanometer. And this is AIEEE 2003 question. The solution is this one. So correct option is B. Next question. Two current point sources S1 and S2 are separated by a small distance d, as shown in this figure. So this is source S1 and this is the source S2, and both the distance between both the sources is small d, and the distance between the source and the screen is capital D. The fringes obtained on the screen will be. So in this question asks about the fringes on the screen, or we can say shape of the fringe. What will be on the screen? Given options. Option A is points. Option B is straight lines. Option C is semicircle, and option D concentric circles. So which option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? You have some time to solve this question. After that, we will provide the solution of this question. I hope you have solved this question. Now let's see the solution. So, two coherent point sources S1 and S2 are separated by a small distance d. This is source S1 and this is source S2. And the distance is between both the sources is d, small d. And the distance between source and screen is capital D. So we have to find the fringes obtained on the screen will be what? So suppose when there is a two sources S1 and S2, and the light waves is incident at this point, clear, and second source and the waves meet up at this point. Similarly for second case. So when the light, or we can say waves, incident on the screen and meet up at a similar point, so in that case it will be concentric circles, or we can say the fringes obtained on the screen will be concentric circles, as on this figure. This is concentric circles, this one. So correct option is D, and this is JEE Main 2013 question. I hope all the points are clear. Thank you for your attention.